Hold on, we might not have enough.
Not quite sure if it's how I intended it to be.
Welcome to the Fuggle Bake Escape 2024, where 3 bakers all bake something they find difficult or challenging and present it to a mystery judge. Now, let's introduce the contestants.
Hello, I'm Julie Morris and today I'm taking part in the Fuggle Bake Escape 2024. Last year, in 2023, I baked some chocolate muffins, but unfortunately, because the judge is slightly biased, I didn't win. So this year, I'm going to bake something that I've never baked before, but it looks extremely good. And it's going to be marble cake.
Hello, I'm Rachel Morris. You may have recognised me from last year's Fuggle Bake Off. I made pinata buns and they were really tasty, and I think I got robbed by Sarah Morris's cake. I am back with a vengeance this year. My scales are working and I am making Biscoff Rocky Road.
Hello, I'm Chloe Black and I'm a contestant on this year's Fuggle Bake Escape, and I am going to be baking some blueberry and marzipan crumble muffins.
Now the competitors have introduced themselves and said what they are making, it is time for them to get started.
Welcome to my baking area. First of all, I'm going to switch the oven on so it'll be ready to bake the cake. For my marble cake recipe, I'm using Jane's patisserie, and the first instruction is beat the butter and sugar together until light and fluffy.
Hello. These are my Biscoff biscuits. I've got white chocolate, butter, mini marshmallows and Biscoff spread.
Unlike the other competitors, Rachel has actually got an assistant for her bake, and that is her 4-year-old daughter Millie. And Millie loves baking too and is very passionate in the kitchen.
What we're going to do first is weigh out 50 grams of butter.
So I need to get my ingredients out. Butter. 1, 2 ground almonds. Blueberries. And that's it. Preheat the oven to 180 degree fan. Done.
Julie is a frequent competitor on this show and is used to the swing of it. As she is the eldest out of the 3, she is the most confident as she has been baking on and off for 50 years. However, she still hasn't managed to win. Yet.
This year, I'm hoping to win. And also, I think I might stand a chance of winning this year because we have a new judge. And Dylan is not actually judging, so that's why I'm entering. Right, and while the food mix is going on, we're going to weigh out the flour.
Right, Millie, we need to melt this. So, shall we do it in the microwave or on the stove? Yeah, we're going to do it on here. Right, what I'm doing is I'm just melting the butter. So I've got water and then the butter. And then hopefully heat that up. I'm gonna burn myself. I really like baking. We bake as a family, probably packet bake, so not from scratch. And this one is from scratch. So I hope that I'll win. Right, I'm just getting my phone because it's got the ingredients list and what I've got to do because I'm actually winging it at the moment.
Millie snaps up the white chocolate and puts it into the glass bowl while the butter is melting. Chloe is actually the youngest baker at 21 years old. She has baked cakes ever since lockdown and enjoys being that small step ahead from the other people of her age.
There would be times where I just bake a cake every week. It was great. I made a quiche. I've made frangipane. I made apple tart. I've made Victoria sponge. I've made Christmas cake, fruit cake, banana cake, carrot cake. I made lemon drizzle cake. That was a fail. That failed. There's not a lot that I haven't made, honestly, but I haven't made these. 180 grams cup sugar, but of course I'm using dark sugar, dark muscovado sugar as well, because I think it adds a bit more depth of flavour. The rest, brown sugar. See how it's like got a different texture?
Right, we've just did the mixture. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of milk. Right, now we've got to split the mixture into 2 bowls. So we'll leave 1/2 in this bowl and then we'll put the other half into this one. Wow, that looks good.
Right, how am I going to do this? Ooh, yeah. Ready? Plop. Oh, here we go. You can weigh it out. 250 grams, right? Did I say? 180! 244. I'll put extra bit in because I like Biscoff.
And now we add butter. Again, 180 grams.
Chloe has never made these before and finds them hard because
You have to make sure that none of the marzipan sinks and none of the blueberries explode and none of them get like in the mixture while I'm making it.
she has spent weeks trying to perfect this recipe and is finally plucking up the courage to do it.
And now we get a wooden spoon and we beat the butter and the sugar. I start off by going like this, just to get everything mushed.
Right, 25 grams. So 25 grams of cocoa, which is not too much. There we go, we've got 25 grams of cocoa. We're going to put that in this bowl and then we're going to whisk that with the whisk. Right, now we have our 2 cakes and what have we got to do next? Let's have a look at the recipe. Dollop randomly between the 2 tins. Right, this is an exciting bit. Well, I think I'll find it difficult because I've never baked it before. So it's something, a new challenge, which I'm looking forward to. I'm thinking about how I'm going to swirl it together and what it's going to come out like.
My history of baking is very limited. My history of eating bakes, however, is very... I don't know what to say. That's burnt it out, hasn't it? Oh gosh. Have you got your gas mask again? Sweet like chocolate boy. Bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Gonna get the best stuff in as well. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum, da-da-da-da. I don't know if this is meant to happen, but let it happen. Every Monday morning, my boy and my girl wake up to this fresh smelling bread because every Sunday night I make bread for them to have freshly in the morning, and then every Tuesday they'll have pastries for breakfast, and on a Wednesday we have cakes for tea, and on Thursday I actually do a bake sale every week because I'm just really good at baking and I've made so much money and the local people love coming here to try my cakes.
While Rachel is being extremely sarcastic about her baking achievements, Chloe is still mixing her hardest.
Okay, I think this is done now. It's light and fluffy, very aerated, like a mousse. Now I'm going to log back into my recipe. It says gradually beat in the eggs. Now I'm not a very gradual kind of girl, so I am just going to put one in whole. Ta-da! And then this looks concerning when you start mixing it in, but it gets better. Who are you? The idiot self!
Bake in the centre of the oven for 35 minutes. So there we go, that's the marble cake, and we're going to put it in the oven now. I found the experience a bit worrying because I'm not quite sure how it's going to turn out. The swirling of the two mixtures together was a bit, I don't know, it looked a bit of a mess. But I'm hoping that when it's baked, it'll look good. We're now going to prepare the icing.
So good, so good, so good. This is going to be a good bit because we get to crush the biscuits and we get to put the marshmallows in. Shall I put some of the biscuits in your bag? Woo! I find this difficult because crushing biscuits isn't my forte because my muscles aren't strong.
Marshmallow.
150 grams of?
Marshmallow.
Okay, so we need all of these marshmallows. See if you can catch one. Oh. Hold on, we might not have enough.
After all the fun with the marshmallows, Rachel then tips the crushed biscuits into the mixture from earlier.
Looking amazing. I've got to win. I've got to win this.
That would be all the marzipan you get. Do you want to try some?
No.
150 grams of Tesco's ground almonds. Let's put those in there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll the marzipan in some flour because this will keep it from sticking too much. And then once I've done that, it's going to go in the bowl. So I just need to roll it into little balls like so.
While the cake's in the oven over there, we're going to prepare the filling, which is buttercream. So we've got to beat all this butter again. It says 200 grams of butter. It's just ridiculous. 200 grams, and there's only 240 grams in a pack. So it's nearly all this for the filling. So we'll measure out 200 grams as per the recipe and we'll start making the filling. Right, I'm just going to weigh out the butter again because I'm going to do 150 grams of butter and not 200 because that's just too much.
Julie is busy cutting down the quantities of ingredients for the buttercream. This recipe should now be called Julie's Patisserie.
I like baking, although I don't bake so often now, and my speciality is cakes. Everybody likes my chocolate cake, so I thought marble cake might be along those lines, so it might be a success. Yep, so I'm going to put some milk in because it doesn't seem to be mixing that well. So I'm going to just pour a little bit of milk on my spoon and put it into the bowl.
Are you enjoying those marshmallows, Millie?
Yeah.
So, tip the mixture into a lined tin. What I'm going to do is I have got some grease-proof paper.
Rachel greases her tin with butter and then adds the delicious gooey Biscoff mixture into it.
Oh, Millie, this is going to be sugar heaven.
It's going to be great, Mummy.
It's going to be great, isn't it, darling?
Now we need blueberries. 100 grams. Okay, I am up against tough competition who've been in Dylan's baking videos before, so they know what he likes. I don't know, so that's gonna be a big problem. But I'm up to the challenge. Now look at this. You just roll them around, and just like that, you've got some dry blueberries. All of the blueberries are in. Now, I've put all the blueberries and the marzipan in here, so I'm going to take it over to the table, mix it together, and then put them in cake cups.
These are Chloe's muffins before going into the oven. Fancy.
I didn't enjoy the pressure. I didn't enjoy the eggs, to be honest. The eggs are not the usual kind of eggs that I get. So I didn't like that. Apart from that, that's fun. I have to make a crumble topping.
She then gets to work on the ultimate crumble topping.
Well, I don't know much about one of the other competitors, Chloe. I'm not sure how good her baking skills are, but I think I'm probably up for beating Rachel, because I think my baking skills might be better than hers. Right, we're going to split the mixture between the two bowls like we did when we were making the cake. There we go.
Julie splits the icing in two, one chocolate and one vanilla, and waits for the cake to finish in the oven before piping the frosting onto the marble cake.
Whoa. Yep, the cake appears to be cooked. It's a bit worrying because it does look like a normal cake.
Well, if I'm against Julie Morris, then I am definitely going to be beating her, because I heard that her cakes are dry. I am. I've never been so confident in my life.
Rachel's confidence was through the roof while she was adding on her final layer of biscuits to complete her creation.
And now we have to put it in the fridge for hours. If that doesn't win, I'm not playing this game again.
Chloe puts butter, plain flour and caster sugar into a bowl for the crumble topping. She then adds the crumble top muffins into the oven and waits patiently.
We are going to do the washing up. I love my bake. Yeah, it's in the oven now. 30 minutes later, we're going to get it out, leave it to cool while we eat pizza, and then we'll get to try it. Okay, oh my god, turn the oven off. Let's get it out. Oh, they're perfect.
Chloe's muffins come out as good, if not better, than she thought. Julie's cakes are out of the oven, but she is sceptical.
It's not quite how I imagined it to be. I imagined it to be more vanilla and chocolate, whereas it seems, a bit chocolate everywhere, and the vanilla seems a bit dark. So the only thing is, when we slice it up, that might be how a marble cake should be.
She puts the two buttered creams into the piper and pipes it onto the cakes.
Right, and to finish it off, we're going to use my 1970s icing machine. You can see it's a top of the range piping machine. There we go, and that is my marble cake. Hope you like it.
So each contestant seemed to really like their bake and were proud of how it went. But now is the time you've all been waiting for, where these get judged. Hello, I'm Vaughan Morris and I'm the official judge for the Bake Escape 2024. Now the judge has been introduced, he is now ready to crush some dreams or make some days. My first cake to try, I'm told, is a marble cake. He starts off with Julie's marble cake. We'll just cut into it. It's going quite hard to cut into, but we'll give it a go, and we'll just give a little slice here. Am I going to be impressed with the taste? The icing looks very nice. Feels quite fluffy on the inside. Yes, you can taste the chocolate icing. Complements the vanilla icing. Yeah, super job. So I've got to give it marks now. I've got to give it marks out of 10 for presentation and marks out of 10 for taste. Or presentation, like I say, I wouldn't having looked at it, wouldn't have automatically thought it was a marble cake. But once cut into it, it certainly has got a marble effect. So I think I'll give that an 8 out of 10 for presentation, and taste also I think I'll give that an 8 out of 10 as well. Very enjoyable, and I recommend it. Well done to Julie Morris for her hard work. Thank you. The judge starts off with high marks as Julie got a solid 8 in both avenues. He then moves on to Rachel's Biscoff Rocky Road. Biscoff Rocky Road, which looks, well, very nice, with the biscuit on the top. I would say presentation is, wow, it's a bit like a cheesecake. That is very, very tasty and Moorish. And you can taste the Biscoff, taste coming through. Yeah, very nice. For extra tension, we cannot reveal what score the judge gave the next 2 bakes, but he seemed very impressed with this one. Next, he's got Chloe's blueberry and marzipan muffins. It's very nice. Just trying to get the flavours. Marzipan-y, but definitely. I haven't hit a blueberry yet. Very nice. Oh, I love that marzipan. So it comes down to giving it a score, really. What do we think? The judge has now officially judged everyone's master bakes and seemed equally amazed by each one. But he had to make a hard decision to claim whose bake stood above the others and who will be crowned the winner of the Fuggle Bake Escape 2024. Right, now I can only imagine how important this moment is for all of you.
And obviously the winner, who I'll announce very soon. Now let's reflect. You have all done incredibly well on this show, and have all been unique in your own way.
Julie's marble cake was peculiar looking, but a cake I will definitely have again. Rachel's Biscoff Rocky Road was a true delight with a classic taste. And Chloe's blueberry and marzipan muffins had a good hint of every ingredient. So deciding the winner was a very hard and tough decision, but I think it was the right choice.
It was someone who was able to perfect the classic treat with a hint of fun and merriness added to the baking environment and wow everyone trying it.
And that is... Julie.
Oh no, wait, sorry. It is actually Rachel.
Rachel, your bake was truly the ticket. The Biscoff really came through in every way, and it is a dessert I will keep in mind, and it is why you deserve your own personalised trophy.
Woo! Go me!
Anyway, thank you though to everyone else who submitted a bake.
And for having a go, and obviously to Rachel for winning. And now that the winner has been announced and the trophy has been shown virtually, the best thing to do is to give it to Rachel in person. Well, Rachel, on behalf of the Fuggle Bake Escape, it gives me the greatest pleasure to present you and Millie with this trophy. Woo! A round of applause. Well done.
Go us!
And I'd like to say a thank you to all the bakers for their incredible work. This Bake Escape has been a lot of fun, and I'm so excited to have been the narrator and judge. Thanks, and have a great Christmas and New Year.
I knew full well that I was going to win because my bake was amazing. Wasn't it, Millie?
Yeah.
It was the best. But thank you for this opportunity, and thank you for my
trophy.
We're gonna have a great time celebrating, aren't we?
And well done for Dylan to produce all of this. It's just fantastic. Let's see what 2025 brings. Woo!